So again, my name is Laura McLaughlin, and I work for the Vermont Energy Education Program. And so all of you who pay an electric bill, there's an efficiency charge in that electric bill. Is that, you aware of that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. So out of that efficiency charge, those funds actually go through to the Vermont Energy Investment Corporation, which is an international company that is located in Vermont, and they manage those funds through Efficiency Vermont. Efficiency Vermont is actually a regulated utility in Vermont, and they we represent the education and outreach. So we get a portion of those funds. And what do we do with them? Well, I just do really fun things. So Carrie mentioned, what are we going to do with this energy plan? And I feel, we have community, we have grassroots, we have children. It's amazing what our youth can do. It's incredible. So that's really what VEEP's role is. We reach out to children and promote energy literacy. I have a couple samples of some of the equipment we bring into schools to teach children how our electricity is generated and how does wind work, how does solar work. And also, when we generate these types of electricity, what are the repercussions? We really talk about the climate impacts. And so, not only do I work though with schools, it's community. So VEEP's role is really that education and outreach portion. So I do have a sign-up sheet if anyone's interested in bringing VEEP to either their energy committee, bringing to your town, your local library, or into a school that you work with. I would love to reach out to them. Thank you very much. And I also have our annual snapshots. If anyone would like a copy of those, this just talks about what our programming is. And there's a really very cool poster on the inside that is actually this year. It focuses on Vermont's energy renewable footprint. This is not all the energy that's used in Vermont, but it's just our renewable energy footprint. Laura, great.
Laura, can you talk a little bit about what's over there in the corner?
Oh, would you like? I'm trying to say
That's okay. And then how, if somebody wanted to bring VEEP to their school, should they get a hold of the principal, the school board, the superintendent? I mean, what's that first point of contact? Does it call you? Does it go to them?
You can go to our website and you can contact us if you want to give us a school contact, and we can follow up with a principal or with a teacher. One of the most successful for me has been to actually go in and talk with teachers. So if you can give us a teacher contact, that's great. My area is Addison and Rutland County, and we have VEEP educators who work over the whole state of Vermont. And so over here, this is the button-up presentation, which this is focusing on heat transfer, which we actually do K-12 or to adults. And we're looking at buttoning up our houses, which is a really funny term nowadays. We say button up with kids, they don't know what that means. So it's interesting. They all have zippers or Velcro. So when we talk about buttoning up, we talk about what we can do to our houses that are leaky and drafty. And so we actually have 4 different houses, and the students actually take them apart and look at them, and then we run a test with digital thermometer probes, and we graph it, and the students really get a hands-on picture on how actual heat transfer works. It's really eye-opening, even for me, to do it every time, especially when the experiment goes right, or the data looks right. And so that's that. And then this is one of our wind generators, which actually have the water wheel on it. And we have solar panels that we hold up to voltmeters. And the majority of our presentations actually start with this, which is a copper coil and a magnet, which is how we generate most of our electricity. And so the kids get an opportunity to actually move the magnet. And this is our 3 components: movement, magnet, and copper coil. And then where do we see those in generating electricity? Which is almost everywhere. Does anybody know where we don't use generators to generate electricity? No. Solar. Yeah, no magnets, no copper coil. The sun's photons make the electrons move, but there's no magnets and there's no copper coil. But there are ways that we do use solar energy with heat. towers of sand, things like that. And that sand heats water, just like nuclear, and makes steam. How it looks like that. But if you're interested, I would recommend you, even if you give me your information, I will follow up with you. And you can give me another contact through email. But please take one of our snapshots. And there's more information. You can bring this to your school or to anyone else you'd like to share this with. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Laura.